Hey folks, PK here. So I have an update on the upcoming surf fishing tournament on July 1st, 2023. Before I go on, let me kind of give some context why it's going to change. I live with my mom here in Corvallis, and for those of you who hang out with me in real life, I take care of her, and she's old. She needs help moving around the house, and it's coming to a point where I cannot leave her for very long. So this affects the tournament because it is a physical in-person tournament where it's going to be held pretty much the whole day. And so because of that family commitment, I'm unable to hold a physical in-person tournament. So instead of canceling, I have decided to make this upcoming surf fishing tournament on July 1st be virtual. So it's going to be online. And for those who fish in June's tournament, the last tournament he held was around December 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, something like that. It's the same format. You catch, you videotape your catch, measure it, and you releasing the fish. So if you fish in that tournament, then you know how it works. For those of you who didn't fish in that tournament, don't worry. We are going to do some videos on how-tos, how to measure your fish, how to release your fish. And it's really not that hard. I'll put a link in the video description below to some sample videos that I took during June's tournament. Basically, you just videotape yourself measuring the fish on the bump board, okay? And then you just say the length and then the catchphrase, and then you pick up the camera showing the fish being released. Pick up the camera, walk to the beach and showing it released. So that's the format. It's online. It's all virtual. And so I emailed the Oregon Parks and Rec manager at Seal Rock, and she confirmed it with her manager, and they told me because it's a virtual tournament, we don't need a permit. So that's good. So with that saving, I'm going to make the first place prize be $1,000, and then second and third would be $500 and $500, and then $300 respectively. Those prize amount might increase. It just depends on what the turnout is. And because it's a virtual tournament, basically I'll be home and I will have a few people who will help me watch videos when people submit them. Okay, so when you submit your videos, the judges will watch your video, take down the length, and then add it to the rank. And so we're going to have a virtual tournament, and what's going to happen is initially it was July 1st, so I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it to June 30, July 1st, and it will end on July 2nd. So you have 3 days of fishing. So that's kind of nice because let's say July 1st, the swell is rough. You have 2 other days to kind of increase your chance, right? So it's going to be a virtual tournament, a 3-day tournament starting June 30, July 1st, and July 2nd. The start time, the end time, I have not decided yet. This is just a quick update on how and why the tournament has changed, okay? This is a single person tournament. There's no team at all. And what you will need, as I said before, this has not changed, and we're going to go with this format from now on. You will need a bump board. This is the Catch bump board. This is a Catch bump board, very popular bump board. Kayak bass fishing tournaments use this all the time. The reason is, look, it's very legible. The numbers are clear, easy to read. So you will need this for the tournament. And you cannot use any other bump board. The Catch bump board is the only one we will accept. So I'll put a link in the video description below so you can go get one yourself, okay, if you want to enter. And it is going to be held on the Oregon coast. And because it's virtual, there's really no reason to limit people by, where they live. So we will open this up to pretty much anyone on the West Coast, whether you're in California, Oregon, or Washington. It doesn't matter, okay? West Coast, you can fish anywhere on the West Coast on any public beach. And Jay came up with a really cool acronym because it's California, Oregon, Washington. We can call it the COW tournament, C-O-W. California, Oregon, and Washington. It's kind of cool. I'll put a flyer up here. It's the cow standing in a surf. Cow Surf Perch Tournament. Cow Tournament. So if you want to find out more, be sure to check out my website, everlist.com. I will put a link below. So check it out. The fee hasn't changed. It's going to be $55 per person. Again, no team. All right, guys. So just a really quick summary. The July 1st tournament has been changed to online virtual tournament. It's going to be 3 days, June 30, July 1st, and ends July 2nd. For each day, we will have a catchphrase for you to include in your video. So it's not going to be the same for each day. It's going to be a different catchphrase for each day, okay? So we're not going to post it yet. We will post the day 1 catchphrase on June 30, okay, in the morning. All right, so let's see what else is on my list. Again, the prize is first place $1,000, second $500, third $300. Of course, especially for people who live in Oregon, who surf fish in Oregon, June's been doing like video submissions for probably several years now, right? So the people in Oregon haven't really experienced that, or rather they haven't really, done that kind of tournament. I know it's something new. I'm not gonna, start the tournament without having some kind of demonstration, virtual meeting. So sometime before the tournament starts, around maybe June, we will have a virtual tournament. We'll probably have a couple. I'll take questions and, answer any concerns you might have. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And the payment page will go up probably around May to June. Okay, I won't post it yet, but the payment page will be up soon. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, so that's about it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below or send me an email, pk1998@gmail.com. All right, tight lines.